Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to make are these really fast and easy cookies. They're actually called giant spice cookies, and you're going to use just a simple cake mix, a spice cake mix. You want it to be at least 18¼ ounces for the spice cake mix. I started making these actually for a friend. That her granddaughter could not eat eggs. And they're just delicious cookies. I mean, there's no eggs, they're simple, and they're very fast to make. You can certainly use your hand mixer. I'm using my stand-up though today. You're also going to be putting in a ½ teaspoon of ground ginger. You're going to be putting in a1/4 teaspoon of baking soda. That was a1/4 teaspoon. And then I'm just going to, stir that together. Turn my mixer on, stir it together. You're also going to be putting in a1/4 cup of water. So just plop that in. You're also going to be needing molasses. So you need a1/4 cup of that. I'm going to get that all in there. There we go. Okay. And you're going to be putting in 6 teaspoons of vanilla. And then you're just going to mix it till it all comes together. You don't want to overbeat them, but you want to make sure that it becomes the cookie dough. And that shouldn't take you very long at all. Now while that's coming together, you're going to need to grease your pan or your sheet, cookie sheet, and you're going to get 10 very large cookies out of this recipe. Of course, you can make them smaller if you want, but I think what makes them, so appealing to eat and to look at is because they are so large, and that's why they're called giant spice cookies. So I just want to take my excess off my paddle here, and then just bring everything together with my spatula, and I'll show you what the cookie dough looks like once it's put together. Okay. And there it is. Now it's going to be very smooth, but it's going to be extremely sticky to handle. And again, you're going to do 10 of these. So you're going to need some flour in a bowl for your hands. And what I like to do is, let me get a tablespoon out here quickly. And I just gather up quite a mound, as you can see, of a tablespoon. I've never really measured it, but I'm going to show you what it looks like once I get it rolled. And then just put flour on your hands, okay? And then, like I said, scoop up a pretty good dollop of it. And then I just put it into my hands like that. And then again, a little bit of more flour on my hands, and then form a ball. And again, I don't know if you can see the size of the ball. But it is quite large. It's probably almost 2 walnuts if you put them together. And once you roll it in a ball, just slightly flatten it with your hands. Now when they bake up, they're going to have beautiful cracks in them, and that's the way they're supposed to look. And then you do want to put them about 3 inches apart when you bake them. Now you're going to bake them at 375 degrees, and they're going to take you anywhere from 13 to 15 minutes. Let's do another one just to show you again how large it is in my hands. And again, just keep that flour on your hands. You're really going to need that. And then just roll it into this nice big ball, and then just press it down with the palm of your hand like that. And again, place them about 3 inches apart. Now once they do come out of the oven too, let them sit on a cooling rack till they're firm enough that you can move them to your your plate. So let them sit in the hot pan for a couple minutes and then move them to the cooling rack before you plate them. Now you don't have to do this, but what I like to do is I just use coarse sugar. You can use whatever color or just granulated sugar or just leave them plain. They come out just delicious. And then I actually just sprinkle the tops with the coarse sugar. So let me rinse my hands real quick. And I'd like to show you what they look like once they are baked up. And this is how they're going to turn out. They really come out so beautiful. I got exactly 10 out of this recipe. You will have those nice cracks on the top. You can see that coarse sugar that I put on top of it. It's nicely golden brown on the bottom. You can take them out a little sooner than the time that I just mentioned. I like them to be quite crisp around the edges and the bottom. If you like the cookie a little lighter, well, pull it out a few minutes earlier, or 1 minute or a minute and a half, that kind of thing. And then what you'll find is once you break them open, again, there'll be this delicious chewy cookie in the center. And then you'll have this nice crisp top and bottom. Again, if you like a softer cookie, just pull them out a little bit sooner out of your oven. Well, there you have it. You've got some great tasting spice cookies that were so easy to make by using just a simple spice cake mix. Give this recipe a try, and if you try it and you like it, leave a comment because I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching Diane Lovetobake. And please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon.